He went underneath it and then started sliding down. Oh shit. He's right down that way to try to find a access point down, but he's there chasing after him, and then he tried going under the bridge and then just slipped and went over.
On the afternoon of May 24th, 2021, Luther Medina and his girlfriend went to the Ouray Hot Springs in Colorado. At first, everything seemed normal, but after a couple of hours, Medina's behavior began to change. Medina became increasingly intoxicated. He was struggling to walk, falling down, and even passing out in the pool. Soon, he and his girlfriend were arguing loudly, disturbing other visitors. Employees asked Medina to calm down or leave. Instead, he became even more disruptive. He was falling, yelling, and refusing to leave. Then inside the locker room, he urinated on the floor. That was when employees called 911. Medina left the hot springs in his green Toyota Camry, but his girlfriend stayed behind. She didn't feel safe getting into the car with him. An employee gave police the vehicle's description and license plate. An officer spotted the green Camry weaving within its lane and crossing the center line. He waited for a safer location before making the stop. But almost immediately, he got out of the vehicle. The officer followed him and ordered him to stop. Medina kept walking toward the bridge. Instead of stopping, Medina went underneath the bridge. The officer followed to the edge and saw him moving along the canyon. Medina continued toward the edge, and then, suddenly, he went over. Fell approximately 60 feet into Dexter Creek. The officer immediately called for medical help and mountain rescue. When he was finally located, Medina was lying face up in the creek.
Hey, stop where you're going. Police department, stop. Hey, don't go down there. PD4, can we get EMS in this way? He just jumped down into the canyon on 14A.
See him?
No, he went underneath it and then started sliding down. SO5, can you page out mountain rescue? We're definitely not going to be able to get to him.
I did that already. I think it's VRT. What do you think?
Oh shit.
I was thinking about going up down there, but you can't once you get have to ride the river.
Yeah, no, there's yeah, this is not a
It looks like his head's in the water. That's correct. We are 14. You and that.
he's right.
You guys got mountain rescue coming, right?
Yeah.
You guys have this possible good way down there?
No, that's
Nope.
too far for everybody.
He took off on foot around the railing there and started scooting on his butt under there and just went over.
I'm gonna try to make my way down on this side. We got an ambulance coming.
Okay.
I'm gonna leave my phone up here. Should I fuck it up?
Okay.
This is what you wanted on. He was drunk.
Yeah. You got a camera? I just realized mine's still sitting on the charger back at the office, so. No, I mean, I got my body cam, but with camera.
Oh,
Since I have a feeling this investigation's going a certain way. How we doing? He's up here. He was here shortly after we got here. He went down that way to try to find a access point down, but he's there.
tried a traffic stop and this is what it ended up being.
the road right down there.
Yeah.
Still, it's an investment, crime scene.
Alright. I'm going to turn the vehicle off.
Yeah, if we can close it down there just to have as much workspace as possible. Hey,
Yeah.
Joe! Tim's on the way with Rescue 12.
Hey Ridgeway, can you go ahead and close the road down there? We're going to be doing a pretty good scene up here so we can make room for our resources.
I'll let the chief know
Yeah.
in case he gets phone calls. Mountain Fever called him this morning to complain about parking, so I got the complaint. It was legitimate.
Yeah.
I would go have a look at this with you, Joe, if you want. If you feel better about that. If you want to try to have a look in the store with it? Or no? Did you get to that tree? Yeah. Did you go down? When I said I wanted a good call, I didn't mean one where I could go. Yeah. Alright.
Did he jump from the bridge?
No, so he took off on foot and went around the railing, and I was chasing after him, and then he tried going under the bridge and then just slipped and went over.
So you slipped from that side and floated down?
Yeah, so yeah, he was crawling under here. You can see his shoes there, or his sandals, or one of them.
Circling in the water at all?
No, basically, once he went over, you know, I lost sight of him because I made it to about where his shoe is, and then kind of that little low spot right there that's got some light on it. That's where he went off, and then I
He came
came up and I went around to see if I could see him from anywhere, because I knew that it's just straight down.
How's your day?
Been better.
You okay?
Yeah. Just wish he would have stopped like I asked him to.
See him bounce off the other side? Or did you see him just go?
No, so he got out and he took off running and ran around the edge of that railing there, and then he started like scooting on his butt to get under the bridge.
Okay.
I was telling him don't go that way, and then he just went over the edge.
Oh, on that side?
Yeah, well, from underneath the bridge.
Right.
But yeah, he's
Now I heard this big clump.
yeah, there was a, I couldn't see it because, you know, it's a cliff.
Good, bud?
Yeah. Just sucks. Now it's like, well, I probably should have drew taser or something to try to stop him. I just didn't think somebody would.
No armchair quarterback yourself.
I know, but well, I mean, I tried stopping him all the way down at Deja Vu, and he like stopped, and then I got out and I started approaching, and then he took off again. So I jumped back in, took off, and then he kind of like was stopping down there by the lake. Then he came up here, finally stopped, and then got out and took off running. So, well, he got out first, so, you know, I jumped out and I drew on him, and then he took off running this way, and then since he took off running, I holstered, and then I was trying to get my taser out, but then he started crawling under there, and, yeah.
He pulled over right down here on the other side of Lake Lenore.
Yeah, just
Stopped.
past Deja Vu, yeah.
He got out of the vehicle, was walking up to it, towards it. As soon as he got out, like to the front of your car,
Yeah.
looked like.
Was it?
Is that a Montrose?
Yeah. No, it's out of Montrose.
This is the Ready report.
I never heard. I was up on red.
Yeah,
We
he
got a
came
Ready
in as a
report.
Ready report from the Hot Springs pool, heading north. We were doing briefing at or pass on at Rotary. So I was trying to turn and head into town to catch him, but then there's so much cross traffic, then he eventually passed me. So once we passed Rotary, there's no real good places to pull over, so I was like, all right, I'll wait till I get a wide spot. Then at the bottom of 14, there's a guy doing that patchwork, so I'm like, that's not a good spot. And then he turned up 14. Like, well, now, and I was hoping he'd like pull into my neighborhood or something, you know, because I'm like, all right, DUI stop, I want flat ground, because
Right.
14, you know.
Yeah,
So I'm like, all right,
hard.
Deja. Well, I activated my lights right there at Deja Vu, because there's that, you know, turnout to go up, you know,
That's
and
where he pulled over, was in that turnout.
no,
Or the next one up.
no. So I'm talking about the turnout to go up
Oh.
Deja Vu, because it's such a hard.
Because
Okay.
you got to turn.
Yeah.
Yeah, that R
There's not
turn.
enough, it comes back the other direction.
So that's when I activated my lights, and he kept going. He didn't like take off running or anything. He just wasn't stopping. You know, he was kind of like thinking about
Right.
it.
It looked to me like he was trying to find a good place to pull over.
Okay.
And then he found one. And then he took off again.
All right. I'll be right back, guys.
Yep.
I was trying to get the sheriff. He's in a meeting.
All right, I'll call Katie. She should be getting still on, I think.
Yes, I think she is, bud. You know what really sucks? Seems like all of my calls that go bad or turn out to be the biggest calls are when I'm covering someone else's shift.
Yeah, you're covering mine.
Yeah.
You sound a little hoarse. You all right?
He's got a doc appointment
Allergies
appointment
and
tomorrow.
sinus infection.
Oh, at the same time?
Yeah.
Darn.
Well, the allergies turned into
Sinus.
sinus infection. So, yeah, I knew we couldn't get down there. We didn't have the gear.
There's no way.
There's
It's
no
a
way.
cliff on this.
Well, I thought about
And even if you go
coming in
that
from
way,
up there.
how are you going to get down this way?
Yeah,
Well,
you'd
once
have
I
to-
saw it, I couldn't.
You'd have to ride the river. And
Yeah.
I ain't doing that in a spring runoff.
Ain't doing that in general.
That's gonna turn into a secondary
And
rescue.
you can't even hike down beside the river.
Right, it's just cliff on both sides. Yeah, I'm down by my car, it's cliff on both sides all the way around the corner.
Yeah, no, this Dexter Creek Canyon is pretty severe.
I was too.
For you? Yeah, it's weird how you... Well, you hear Hot Springs. Yeah. You hear Hot Springs and you think Orvis.
No. I don't care, dude. That doesn't bother me. Don't. It's obviously something that's needed. You don't have to go through me to. I'm not like that, bro. I don't care.
I'm not either. Let's get it going.
Right.
So the only thing I've done with the car is I turned the ignition off. There's a shooter on the passenger seat there.
Yeah, I see it. Who's it?
I don't remember. I just remember green car registered to somebody out of Montrose and is heading north towards that direction. That's
Okay. I don't know if it, you remember what he's wearing for shoes?
flip-flops. And one of
one
them's
down there.
yeah, one of them's
Good.
right there on the side of the
That's what I
bridge.
wanted to make sure.
Yep.
Good.
No, he when I said he took off running, he kind of took off staggering, you know, and I
Okay.
just
No, dude, we'll get all that. Don't sweat it. Don't sweat it.
just didn't anticipate somebody running themselves
Dude,
off
you
a cliff.
You can never ever know what's in somebody else's brain housing group.
Yeah.
It just doesn't happen. You don't feel responsible for this. You're doing your job. And it's okay. You did good. Is your camera still on?
Yeah.
So I think he came up here trying to get away.
Yeah, because I heard Bucky at the 109, so I'm thinking, well, if he scoots by somehow.
Brady, he's moving.
Well,
I know this canyon very well.
she's already down.
Oh, okay. Is it right here? Then it's above, there's a cliff there. There's a 50-foot waterfall. If it's above that, which it is,
Yeah.
then it's not useful. But otherwise, you can get in from the bottom, because I used to live at that house.
Okay.
So that's why. And I'm on your radio system. I'm on
Okay.
EMS for years.
Yeah, they're already down with it.
Okay, well that's good. The information I have isn't useful because he's above that cliff.
Yeah.
Okay, well that's good. Okay.
Thanks, dude.
Before you head in, once you get cleared up, let me know. But she's gonna need help. ASAP. Yeah.
I got you.
Oh, good.
Trying to knock me out.
Yeah, I'm alright. Sucks.
Hey there.
Hi. He's moving.
What's that? It's going to be wet, yeah.
You want to bring wetsuit down or just?
No, right now you're not.
Yeah, I can bring it up here. Okay.
What's the status?
He's moving real every once in a while.
Well, I guess if you're gonna fall, putting yourself in really cold water is your best chance for preserving yourself, I guess.
Okay, that'd probably be better.
Justin, rig yourself.
Sure.
Yeah.
Good.
Yeah, like I was telling Pickle, I guess if you're going to throw yourself off a cliff, you know, I guess submerging yourself in really cold water is your best chance of survival.
Well, and if he's intoxicated.
Yeah, so he was pretty limber going down.
Yeah.
Still not a ride I would want to take.
What's that?
Not a ride I would want to take.
No, none of us would. But we're not 3 sheets to the wind and trying to outrun the police.
Yeah.
Where's Keith?
North Dakota.
Is he on vacation?
Yeah.
That's how this always works.
Like I was saying, I'm
Anybody
like,
call him?
Gary did.
Okay.
Or I don't know if he got a hold of him, but he was trying to call him. Yeah.
Copy that. Ray, you got all this on body cam?
Yeah.
Yes. No. And all we, you know,
Possible unstable
he would, Brady did yell at him to stop, because he knows the area and knows it's going to be a cliff. But he wouldn't stop.
He's actually yelling back at me no.
He was yelling what?
He yelled back at me no when I told him to stop.
In fact, he yelled no at Brady when he just told him to stop.
You heading up 14 or 14A?
We're going up toward the senorita, Cutler Creek.
To Cutler?
All the way.
Yeah. So road's going to be closed for quite a while.
Okay.
We're in the middle of an operation.
We're just going for a short ride.
All right. Yeah, you can go up to Dexter if you want, but going that way is off limits right now. Thank you.
it Candylands, like the needles?
I'm gonna grab some pictures too, just so I have them for you guys.
Yeah. We did move our patrol vehicles up from where we initially stopped, just to gain more room for responding.
When you, are you?
Yeah, I'm still on.
I will grab pictures.
All right. Just got here.
Everything is closed.
Here for the summer.
You guys heading up 14 or 14A?
14.
Okay, you guys can continue on up. Mountain rescue operation. Real thing. So, you good. Keep going. You trying to go up 14A?
Yeah.
Okay, the road's going to be closed for a while. They're in the middle of a rescue operation.
Okay.
So,
That's the. I live there with my boss, so I don't know. Is that's the only way to get up? to
that's
that
the
area?
only way up there, yeah.
Okay.
So, you can go down there a little ways and park until you see everybody clear out,
Okay.
or try back again later because I have no ETA on when it'll reopen.
Okay.
Sorry about that.
I don't know who wants to collect that shoe, but
For evidence.
yep, I'd at least snatch it up.
Yeah. Not sure.
We'll figure it out.
Yeah.
Just don't let anything
Yeah,
happen to it.
we'll let somebody grab it.
Taking as many photos as I can.
Yeah, I got a bunch too already, so. Was that?
Is it Brady?
Yes.
Yeah, that's right. Isaac, same one.
Yep.
Is 14 okay or?
14 is okay. 14A is closed.
Gotcha. Yeah.
Alrighty.
Thanks.
I'm gonna stop and restart body cam just for ease of download.
Rescuers descended into the canyon and reached Medina. He was breathing rapidly, but he wasn't responding and had no pulse. Medics began CPR and continued their efforts as rescuers brought him back to the bridge. But they couldn't save him. Luther Medina was pronounced dead. The autopsy revealed extensive injuries from the fall. Medina had multiple broken ribs, a fractured sternum, lung injuries, internal bleeding, and several other fractures. Toxicology also revealed that his blood alcohol level was nearly 3 times Colorado's legal driving limit. The cause of death was determined to be multiple blunt force injuries. Water aspiration and alcohol intoxication also contributed. His death was officially ruled an accident. But investigators still had to determine whether the officer had done anything wrong. After reviewing the evidence, they found no probable cause to believe the officer had committed a crime. No charges were filed, and the case was closed. What began as a disturbance at a hot springs ended with a 60-foot fall into a canyon. Medina had every opportunity to stop and let the situation unfold. Instead, he kept moving. And sometimes the decision to run can turn a situation that might still be controlled into a tragedy that cannot be undone.